Okay, in this video, we are going to learn how to make a city. So we're going to actually start this one in Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop. I have one made here because it took some time. I wanted to be kind of creative with it, but I'm going to do File New just to show you how these tools work. We're making 6 inches by 6 inches and hit OK. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go right here, double click, and I'm going to change this color to black if it's not already black. Hit OK. And then I'm going to grab my rectangle tool and I'm going to draw a black square over the whole thing. And then I hit the Enter key. Now, if you remember, black is the lowest point in Bryce. So I'm going to change my color, bring my value up a little bit higher, and I'm going to start putting some other shapes on here that will be higher. I can do squares, I can do circles, I can do polygons, whatever kinds of shapes that I want to do. And if I don't end up where I want them to be, I can move them, I can transform them by hitting Control-T, make them bigger, smaller, rotate them so that I can get them where I want to be. Now I'm going to want to change the color, so I have lots of different heights. So I'll move this up a little bit higher, hit OK, and I should be able to, didn't change the color, hit Enter, and now change the color because I hadn't hit Enter. So if you're having a problem with your colors not changing, make sure you hit Enter on the last one, otherwise it won't change colors. Not sure why Photoshop decided to do that. So I now have, and I can build things on top of each other, so that'll be like a stair step up. I'm going to do File, Save As, and I have to save this as a bitmap right here. So I'll save it as a bitmap, call it City, and save it. And I hit OK. Then I'm going to go over to Bryce, and I'm going to make a mountain, and I'm going to edit the mountain. I'm going to go to Picture, just like we did before, and make sure this is, you should be saving your H drive, so you should be going to your H drive. I'm saving on the desktop because my H drive is completely full. So get that city that I made before, get the good one, and hit Open. And now my city shows up three-dimensionally here. And you can see every place that's lighter, it goes up higher. So I hit OK. Again, I'm going to have to go to Edit, make it taller, just like we did with the forest. Maybe make it a little bit bigger so it fills my screen better. Maybe pull it a little bit to the foreground. Be creative with your city. Don't just make a bunch of squares. Try and think of other things to put in there, circles, things like that. So I've got my city, and the last thing I need to do is go to Edit. And I feel like it's under Miscellaneous. We've got these different city kind of things. So if I put the city lights on there, we went like that, it's kind of see-through. So maybe I'll do what Death Star in Progress looks like. I like that better for a city. And finally, I want to give my city a ground. As always, you can play with your sky. What does that look like? So there I have a city made in about 4 minutes.